Welcome Geminis to my YouTube channel. This reading is for the full moon on the 5th or 6th of October, which is the brightest nights of the year also. This reading is about manifestation and what you should be using and what you should be letting go during this full moon. So here we begin. For all cross watchers, I hope this video resonates with you. I hope it has messages for you. Welcome. And for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, let's begin. Geminis, I'm sorry you haven't really pulled out all of those interesting cards, but what you have and what you need to let go of, we begin with. What you need to let go of is the the Gemini way of thinking, thinking both ways, not being able to make a decision because left is good and right is good as well. You really need to let go because you've been sitting on the fence too long. You've been unable to make a decision too long, and you have to let go of it because it's really hindering your progress. It's not letting you move forward, and you have to let go of that image, the illusion of choosing, because technically, or rather in reality, the choice is not yours. The only choice you have is whether you should or you shouldn't, and you not doing anything has already been the energy that you've been exuding. You're not doing anything, you're not moving, so perhaps it's time to move. Perhaps it's time to just not look at things the way you were and try and looking at it in a different way. The new moon talks of movements that have perhaps, how do I say, we've been going around in circles. Gemini, that's what I feel, that your inability to make a decision has been taking you round and round in circles, and you're not really reaching your target. And you also I think it's also because of a relation, well, not always a relation, but of a situation that's caused you quite a bit of grief. Maybe you wanted it one way and it didn't work out, and you weren't sure if you want to move forward or no, and it sort of led to a mess. So the idea right now, the current energy that you must execute to manifest is to finally make a decision. I'm not saying take an act right now, but making a decision is also an act, and that's also the most important thing. And you have to do it with your head. You've been, your heart's been wounded too much, too long. You're not being able to emotionally accept a lot of situations. So it's the best that you use your head to make a decision, that you manifest with not ego, but with a practical thought process. You need to balance. What you should be expecting from the new moon is a balance. Also, it's about legal situations that I feel that you might have a lot of paperwork to sign. You might find yourself with a lot of documentation. Perhaps there was a case. Perhaps there was results that were due. And you have to now face all of it. But I also feel that once it's over, it's also time to rest. You fought, you got results, good, bad, ugly, I don't know, but it's time that you can now rest. You know the outcome. You can rest. You can take a breather from it, and that's what you should be expecting this full moon. You will also realize that when you take the decision, once you have the result in your hand, you're free. You're free to move. You're free to see things. You're free to decide. You're free to take action on other aspects of life as well. Because I really feel that when the results are out, when you've seen the outcome, there's nothing much worse than that can happen. It's done. You know it. And that's when you can just clean the debris and you can start afresh. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Gemini, that whatever it was that you were fearing and whatever it was that was causing you grief and heartache, and it's now out in the open. So you can just clean it. Okay, we know what happened, and you can move forward. And And when you do clean it, obviously you will need a lot of emotional support. And I see a father figure. I'm not sure why I'm seeing a father figure, but a father figure who would be providing you with that sort of an encouragement and emotional support. And it's okay to rely on them. It's okay to take their support to clean the debris and to start afresh. But it's also a time to emotionally be, to just bandage your wounds, to take care of your emotions. Practically, I know a lot of Geminis would say, but I don't give a flying fuck. That's how you think, but you do have emotions, and that's what the full moon tells me, is that it's a good time to heal your heart. And I hope you do find the right motivation to do the same. This is a very short video, so I hope it resonates with you. I hope you like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon for the next reading.